There we go. Hey, hey, hey. I'm the 13th Wolfman, and you know what? The people over Mill Creek were nice enough to send over. I know what you did last summer. Yep. 1997. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillippe, Freddie Prinze Jr., Johnny Galecki, Anne Heche, Muse Watson. I mean, this had a lot of up-and-comers and some already kind of known people. Like Johnny Galecki. I mean, Johnny Galecki, everyone's known since 89, I think it was, when he did Christmas Vacation, before he did Roseanne. So, I Know What You Did Last Summer comes out. The way I understand it, Kevin Williamson wrote the screenplay for I Know What You Did Last Summer before he ever wrote the screenplay for Scream. Couldn't sell it to save his life. And then he sold Scream. Scream became a hit. And what do you know? They wanted to buy up other scripts from him, so they sold I Know What You Did Last Summer, which was based on a novel, and from what I understand, the author of the novel hates the movie because they turned her book into a slasher film. And I guess the book is nothing like the movie. I never read the book, so I might have to look this up, though, just to see. So 1997, like I said, the movie comes out, and it's about these two couples. You got Sarah Michelle Gellar and Ryan Phillippe, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Jennifer Love Hewitt, senior year in high school. Well, actually, last day of high school, they're graduating, they're having a good time. They go to a party. Ryan Phillippe's character gets a little drunk. So Freddie Prinze Jr. says, well, I'll drive. And he's like, it's a brand new BMW. No one drives my car. But the next thing you know, you see Freddie Prinze Jr. driving his car. So what are you going to say? Along the way, Ryan Phillippe's character is a little belligerent while drunk. And he just kind of like causes a little ruckus in the car to where no one's paying attention to what's going on, and they hit somebody. Fast forward to a year later, Jennifer Love Hewitt gets a note that says, I know what you did last summer. And now the story begins. Now, I don't really want to give too much away, right? If you haven't seen this, then okay. If you have, you know what the story is, and like I said, I don't want to give it away to the people that haven't. It's an okay movie. The thing that kind of bugged me about, I mean, I like Scream, and I actually like I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I never felt that these movies were actual horror movies. These movies were mystery films. Because, like, slashers from the 80s, or horror films from the 80s, it was already set in stone, Freddy Krueger did this, Jason Voorhees did this, Michael Myers, Leatherface did this. Whereas in Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, it's like they're going, well, who's doing this? Who is threatening my lifestyle, my way of being, It's like, we got to figure out who it is. So now it's a murder mystery. And that's kind of like what they tried to do in the 90s to turn horror on its ear, to go, oh, okay, well, we've done that. Let's try something new. And it really did turn a lot of horror into murder mysteries. And like I said, I do like this movie. I think it has a nice styling to it. And a decent story. So, I mean, if I had to, I would say I would give this movie easily 2.5 to 2 3/4 chainsaws. It's not, it's not up there with Psycho. It's not up there with other movies, but it's a good watch. I mean, I've seen it more than once. I'll be honest. The only thing that bugs me about this movie is Sarah Michelle Gellar. I've said it before. I just don't think she's that great of an actress. You know, I never got into her as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. To me, the movie is better than the series. Oh no, I just made a bunch of Joss Whedon people mad, you know. but no, I mean, she just doesn't do anything for me, you know. I think they could have found anybody better to play Buffy, you know. But Jennifer Love Hewitt, which this is a Kevin Williamson script, and that makes actor number 2 because Neve Campbell was in Party of 5. Jennifer Love Hewitt was in Party of 5. And they both wind up in Kevin Williamson horror films. Freddie Prinze Jr. I could take him or leave him. Ryan Phillippe, I think, was the 90s version of Leonardo DiCaprio. I look at DiCaprio now, and they're always trying to make him into the badass of the movie, and he's not. It's very simple. He just isn't. And I think that's what Ryan Phillippe was in the 90s, you know. It's like they're trying to make him into the badass, and clearly he's not, you know. His style of acting is just kind of weird. Like I said, though, I like it. The transfer of this movie is really nice. It's clear, it's crisp, it looks good on Blu-ray. There are no extras. That's the one thing you got to put up with. But overall, like I said, it's 2 3/4 chainsaws, easy, you know. So, tell me what you think. Did you like I Know What You Did Last Summer? Are you looking forward to the reboot, which I hear is in the mix? Which, in a way, I kind of understand. I'm not one for remakes. I don't mind them, but I don't go out and say, hey, let's remake this, let's remake that. But with the series, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner. So to continue on from that storyline is kind of goofy, so just reboot it. You know, but the reboot's supposed to be on 2016. Tell me what you guys think. Should they reboot this? If they should, give me some ideas for who would you like to see cast. I'm the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.